Okay, I have a question coming in from Peg Dallas. Dallas. If you get a chance, please see about Lloyd Austin's Sergei Shoigu phone call that took place today. Thank you. So let's pull some cards. And what can you tell us about this phone call? Was it productive? Was it not? And I'm just going to use the regular Rider-Waite on this. So I'm going to shuffle them all up here first. What can you tell me about the phone call today? Takes a while. When you use as many decks as I do in a reading, that's why a lot of times I just pull the cards first and then just get online and read them, because it's, I have to spend so much time shuffling. So what about the phone call today? What happened with that phone call? Was it productive, unproductive? What happened? Okay. So what we have with it is about the movements, what's happening in Ukraine. Now, part of it, I think that was Ukraine is saying that Iran is giving Russia some missiles. And that also there was a talk about Russia is planning to blow up a big dam, and that would lead to possibly a problem for a lot of people, and that it would cut off the water that cools down a nuclear power plant. So that could be in the mix. So what we have here at the center of it is about, this really not liking what's coming forward with the news about this, looking at some keys to the situation. That are blossoming, things that are getting ready to take place, that are moving forward. So that's what we're reading about. So that looks to be accurate. The things they're seeing they don't like, things that are ready, to blossom, to come out, the key to the situation and moving stuff forward. So what we have in the past, again, a lot of emotion, a lot of drama with this, the cup of abominations, manifestation, what's coming out, the communicating, about the deaths. Yeah, deaths that could happen. Now, I think that this, encompasses all the stuff that's going on. How many deaths have occurred, and communicating with possibly Iran for those missiles, and also these other communications that are coming in about possibly blowing up this dam. So what we have now is trying to shed light on things. Okay. Trying to get the right communication about what's taking place. Humility, the sheep, what's happening. Again, light, trying to get some light on the matter. Trying to get to the heart of the matter. So this was so it looks like the talk today was in depth about, I'm sure that part of it has to do with the sheep shepherding, trying to come to some sort of resolutions or getting them to do something positive. The challenge is reassessing what's happening, hoping that they can reassess and get them to pay attention, wanting to anchor some things in. At the home front with Putin, okay, and also could be America's position, okay, the leadership position. So that's the challenge, hoping that they can reassess things, anchor in some sort of way forward, okay, trying to stave off some of this stuff. Now here comes the clarification, is about, the energy going forward. About the energy going forward, wanting the ships to come in, trying to plant some seeds. Looking at I think this has to do with looking at the information that they've got. It feels to me like the information that's coming forward, and the false things that confronting about this idea of personal injury and stuff that's going to be happening with that. Again, we have the home, so we've got the narcissist, judgments coming down with this long term. So they're talking about some long-term things, what Putin's doing, what he's not doing, perhaps what America's interest would be with this. It looks like possibly wanting to work together, maybe getting them holding off on so much of that action, trying to get some good luck and good feedback, okay? Trying to get some good information out. But, problem with that is, we have the messenger coming forward with actions, but of course we've got the masks. You can't really trust them, the community, and the new things coming forward, because who directs it? Putin. Okay. So they're hoping for some good things as far as moving forward, They want a contract to bind some things that they're getting from this dark viewpoint of what's happening, okay? Such as Putin using these new missiles and Iranians starting to take action in there as well. As far as they have this communication about, and I think this has to do with the new missiles they're using. We've got blind, not seeing, and then a sudden shock from bad news, okay? And we have the government, okay, government actions, Putin, okay, who may be saying something that's beneficial for him. I think it has to do with his benefit, his leadership. They're trying to hang things up. The key is the storm that's happening and a gamble that they can get him to listen to some sort of reason. Good luck with that, because he's basically delusional in this drama that he's pursuing. They want him to release it long term. So again, you know, this is about trying to get Putin to back off and see reason. He's not going to win. So they're trying to keep him from being as destructive as he's being, and trying to talk some sort of sense into him. But how much he'll listen to this advisor that they're having the conversation with today is, you know, negligible. Okay. So we'll have to see what happens. But the talk was really trying to get them to mitigate some of this stuff, saying, you know, we've got this information, we've got the info on this, we know this is what's happening, and trying to address the situation, okay? Now, how far it's going to go is the question, because we know Putin really doesn't listen to anybody. He does what he's going to do. He's sneaky, you know, he'll lie to your face, and so we'll see if this has any impact or not. If this guy can go back, yeah, because underneath of it is a lot of deaths. Okay? So they're trying to hang it up, do what they can for justice, to keep this fool, putting light on this situation, to keep this fool from going forward, and looking at who all is involved with this, okay, and the consequences of it all, okay? That's what's above it. So above it, they're trying to relate all this stuff. We know who's involved. We know Iran's involved. Now, you know, if XYZ happens, then we'll be forced to do XYZ, you know. So, again, looks like they had good talk, but what's going to come out of it is another story entirely. So thanks for tuning in, Love and Light. Thanks for your question. We'll see you online.